Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are breaking down the Sean Diddy Combs trial. You've probably seen these courtroom sketches. They are trending right now. This is probably the most popular story in America. Every single mainstream media news outlet is running with this story right now. And so, first thing I want to point out, whenever you see all of the mainstream media outlets running with the same story, it's usually a safe bet to assume that that story is complete BS. Usually it's manufactured in order to get that attention which it is receiving. And this is a case of exactly that. The mainstream media has effectively managed to convince millions of people that a household name, a celebrity, was at the tippity top of the trafficking pyramid. And he got caught. And all the details of his crimes and all of the freaky deaky things that went down at his private parties are all going to be aired for all of our entertainment's sake. And it just so happens to be a ratings bonanza. It just so happens to have people lining up outside the courtroom in anticipation, as if this is some sort of concert that they've been planning to go to for months and months. Make no mistake about it, people. This trial is about as real as a scripted reality television show. Alright, so here is day one of the trial. Here's the coverage. Watch the hand sign that this guy makes as he leads into this story. Yeah, that hand sign just happens to throw up the 666.
The whole scene out there, you had almost trouble getting into the courthouse today. Talk to us about what you're seeing.
Oh yeah, I crashed out a little bit this morning, Jesse, thinking I was not about to get inside that courtroom just because of just how crazy it is. I mean, you can just see the lines just going all the way back with media. It's going all the way back just with the public, just so some people could either, one, watch the trial, get a glimpse of Diddy's family members coming in and outside of the courtroom, and even as well as see as his attorneys.
So this high-profile celebrity commits a high-profile crime and gets caught, and then is rewarded with a blitzkrieg of mainstream media attention around the clock, up to the minute. And everybody knows in today's day and age, in 2025, if you're getting any sort of attention, it is good attention. Bad attention equals good attention. If you're getting any sort of attention, that means you are generating clicks. That means you are generating views. That means you are generating watch time. That means you are generating revenue. People who don't like P.Diddy and think he's guilty and want him to burn in hell, yeah, those people count just as much for views and clicks. The people who think P.Diddy is innocent and the only thing he did wrong was be a black man in the United States of America. Yet those people, their view counts just as much as the person who thinks that P.Diddy is a bad guy and deserves to rot in prison. That's what they want you to do. They want you to pick one side or the other, guilty or not guilty. This is just like that clown show, the O.J. Simpson trial, which was another made-for-television movie, basically. All this stuff is nothing but made-for-television, scripted reality, TV, drama, BS. This whole trial is an absolute charade, and it goes as far as even this news report out in front, even this is scripted. Watch this dude show up in the background, and he says this certain line.
Oh, it really was a diverse group of men and women of all different ages, all different walks of life as well, too.
So we hear some commentary in the back right there.
So they cut away from that guy, but not before he got to finish his line that P. Diddy is an innocent man, and the only crime that Sean Puffy Combs is guilty of is being a black man in America. So there's some psychological manipulation in the form of text on the screen. You'll notice it says USA versus Sean Combs. Almost like it's some sort of a sports contest, right? It's Team USA, 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 USA versus Sean Combs. Boo! Boo! Who's gonna win in this sports contest entertainment matchup? Pick a team, pick a side. That's what we want you to do, and that's what everyone is doing. Are you on Team Innocent, or are you on Team Guilty? Are you on Team Black, like that guy in the back? Or are you on Team White, like this guy, who's white? They want you to pick a side. You know what? It was just like that in that clown show made-for-TV trial that I told you about earlier, the O.J. Simpson trial. Yeah, they distinctly pitted guilty versus innocent, black versus white, and here they are rehashing the same old race war bait. In my opinion, this whole trial reeks of a humiliation ritual. Now, I don't know how humiliating it is if P.Diddy is living in some sort of underground mansion outside of the public eye and hasn't spent even a day or so much as a minute in a maximum security prison cell. And then, of course, you have to throw in the possibility of imposter P.Diddy's, of course, a P.Diddy mask, what have you. So, literally everything about Puff Daddy, including the trial, his parties, what happened at his parties, the testimonies at the trial, blah, blah, blah. All of it is scripted for entertainment purposes and so they can run psyops on the public. And in my opinion, the reason that they are running this particular psychological operation is because they want people to believe that celebrities, people you've heard of, are the ones behind the scenes who are doing these bad things, and there's police who are hard at work catching these bad guys. So they want you to believe that at the tippity top of the human trafficking pyramid are celebrities like Puff Daddy. And the police, you know, the good guys, they're out there catching those heinous criminals like P. Diddy and putting them on trial. And they're making all the details of the court case public so they can be super transparent, so all of us know exactly what's going on, so that we're all well informed and educated on the issue. Meanwhile, the real traffickers at the tippity top of the pyramid, yeah, those guys, you've never heard of them, and they aren't getting busted anytime soon. So basically, in a nutshell, this Diddy trial is there to distract people away from the actual trafficking going on behind the scenes. For instance, if trafficking is brought up, people will think of Diddy. They'll think of celebrities rather than the actual bad guys who are actually doing the human trafficking. All right, now let's talk about these ridiculous courtroom sketches that we're seeing plastered everywhere on social media. Look at this sketch right here, which has Diddy making a heart symbol. Oh, and here's another one where he's making a heart symbol. Apparently this is what Diddy does all day in court, is just flash heart signs with his hands. Hey, is that a heart sign? Or is that a pyramid sign? You know, beings that Diddy is in the big club and he's on the world stage right now as like the main character because of this trial. Yeah, so beings he's getting all this attention and they're going out of their way to show us these hand signs. I'm going to interpret this one right here as Diddy making a pyramid sign, which is pointing down below, and down below is his master. You know who I'm talking about.
Who could it possibly be? Was it, oh, I don't know. Satan?
And check out this sketch. This one is my favorite because, well, look at Diddy's neck. Has Diddy's neck recently elongated several inches? Or did the sketch artist just get carried away while sketching his neck? It even looks like the white guy on the left is staring at Diddy's neck in confusion. So as I stated earlier in this video, they want you to pick a side. They want you to pick guilty or they want you to pick innocent. They want you to pick black or they want you to pick white. The one thing they do not want you to do is pick the side that I'm on, that says the whole thing is fake and that it's a load of BS.